Sorry for the mistakes. The Wi-Fi signal reconnected to the Polar Ice House, which is trash. I usually use my own hotspot, and that did not work. So we're back on. Rueda. And as the Raptors have started the second period up 1-0 after the first, and carried a power play into this one. Here's Mason Kirby with a quick shot snagged by Danny Ronaldo. Crazy. They poke away in prod. That's Jackson Lyons down. Out to play for Clem. Feeds one in there, caught up in the feet. Over for Lucas. Out of the box, it's back to a 5-on-5 game here. Lucas again. Shot there, big save by Yanni. Again, for those just getting back on, it's game one, the Raptors and Bears. Sorry for the disruption earlier. Wi-Fi screwed me up. So, Raptors scored at about the 5-minute mark of the first period to take a 1-0 lead. And they just finished up a power play, got a few shots off. And this icing here will force the puck down to the other side. 12:44 left to go in the second period. I hadn't had that updated either. What a mess. It's all the Halloween candy. That's the real excuse. Cam Reed hooked and pulled down, no calls. That one's pushed back into the defensive zone for the Raptors. And with plenty of space and time, Mitchell will pull it back, slow it down a bit, and get things going. This one fed over, intercepted by Charleston. Mitchell back on it quickly there out of the corner. They'll jostle for that one. And poked there by Cam Reed. He'll try to work it around behind the red line. He'll get hooked again. 2 hooks in a row, no call. This is crazy. There were blatant trips earlier in the first period not called. And hooks not called. Unbelievable. Mitchell in hard behind the red line as the Raptors push it in. Bears will try to get this one out quick. That'll be iced. What is with the late whistle on the ice? What a mess. 3 referees. 1 too many. And I guess because it wasn't really seen, Ryan Higginson in net back here for the Raptors. Tanner Gustin unavailable for this game along with Liam Cohen. And an offensive zone draw here for Danny Rueda. This one for Clem. He'll feed it back in. Stolen away by Hall. Kicked out. Now Garrison Rose will have to catch up to this one as it spills all the way back. Rose on it. Pass here. Finds Jake Beer. Just off the end of his stick. Stolen there by Hooper. And poked for a moment, but Hooper, good work here in front of the Bears bench. Able to dump it back in. Clem on the back end over to Andy Rueda. Rueda working out of that far side. He'll dump it back. Clem will pick it up. He'll be pushed out. Schwartz will dump it in as the Bears are offsides. They'll have to get on. Trevor Clem with a good move here as he tries to get that puck in deep. The Bears standing tall in the neutral zone, taking away space. Sorry for the mix-up there. Hooper gets a piece, dumps it back. Rueda trying to get control, and Schwartz able to dump it in behind the red line. No icing in the red line. No icing call here as Rose will get to it. Tries to kick it out. Kept in by Myers. Eventually pushed back out by Jake Beer. Colin DeRamo in. Schwartz on him. DeRamo gets it poked. He'll avoid a big hit there. Good job by Colin DeRamo. Noah Hall will steal that one away here at the blue line. Raptors trying to keep it in. It'll spill out there. Here is Caleb Reed feeding it over Johnson. Tyler Johnson. Dump it in. Snagged out of the air by Hooper. And the Bears almost had a little bit of a breakaway there. Hall will knock down Caleb Reed as Myers gets a piece of it. Bears able to push it back. Here's Kurtz feeding it over for Tyler Johnson. Johnson That pass finds Myers. Johnson to pull it back and try again. Some pressure here from the Bears to get some fresh legs out. Caleb Reed will dump that one in. Schwartz on it, pushing it back to the neutral zone. Touched up by Noah Hall. Kirby will pick it up again, feeding it back for Tyler Johnson with some space. Feeds it right back in quick to Caleb Reed, dumping it back to Johnson as they work it in finally. And here they come. God damn. That one pushed over. Schwartz trying to work it out. A huge hit there by Mason Kirby on Sander. Now Joey Kurtz puts it on a backhand. Picked up by Lucas Laurinaitis. Lucas in. Oh my God, Lucas with it gets a huge hit there, knocked off by Cooper. Mitchell off the bench will pick this one up. Pressure from Candrelli and Sander. Here's D. Margulies, pops it up softly for Kurtz. Doing a cross-eyes pass here. Brady Wood trying to get a piece of it. He does. Stumped in. Margulies hit high by Sander. Schwartz throws the body. Up the board, Sander with a piece of it, trying to work it up forward here. Stolen away momentarily there. Knocked down by Brady Wood. Here's Candrelli. Picking it up with Lyons. Going to be picked up by Nolan Mitchell. Just off the end of the stick of Cam Reed. He gets it forward, finds the backhand of Brady Wood. Wood in. Quick shot there, Ronaldo. Holds on to that one. Off the draw. Rose tries to get a piece of that one. He'll trip up Vincent here. No hands in the air. And that's only fair considering how many trips they missed on the Raptors in the first period. So we're almost equal here. Rueda with control at 8:20. Feeding it over to the far side. You're starting to feel the Bears with a little bit of momentum here as they continue to push and prod and get very physical. Here's Jake Beard. Feeds that one forward. Avoids a bit hit here by Baker. Ronaldo slows it down behind the net. Colin Duramo gets sandwiched by Bears behind the red line. A stick lost there by Colin, who'll try to get it picked back up as the Bears will work it out. There's Baker. Back in. Chopped down by Nolan Mitchell. And that'll be offsides. It's offsides! But that's cool. Doesn't matter. Oh my God. Dumped back by Vincent. Mitchell will pick it up. The Bears are offsides in that situation, but no call. Behind the red line, Mitchell, work it. Good move there. Breaking ankles, Bears ankles going down, paws and nails everywhere behind the red line as Eli Menas will pick it up. He's setting now, Colin Duramo pressuring him. That one pushed over to the far side, kicks out. Finds Garrison Rose in the neutral zone. Rose works it over to Reed. A good forecheck here from the Bears, keeping the Raptors on their toes and keeping this game close. There is Santora. He'll be on that puck. Not to be confused with Sander. That one will be pushed up and out of play. Earlier we highlighted the trip to Chicago, the 200 by 85 World Invite. The Raleigh Raptors will be packing the bags, heading there next weekend. Slate against some heavy competition. The Chicago Bulldogs, National Junior Predators, and a very good St. Louis Sting team in pool play. A tournament that the Raptors went to the championship in last year and lost a tough one against the Chicago Blues. So let's see if they can muster up a comeback here. That's a massive tournament in Chicago. 3 divisions of 16U teams. AAA, call it a high-level AA and a lower-level AA. Shot here from Kurtz goes wide. That far side, it spills back to Garrison Rose, who dumps it right back in. He'll get over Kurtz's stick. Ross Henschel trying to get, it's not Ross Henschel, I don't think. Maybe it is. Pressured here into the boards, trying to fight for that one is Kurtz and Lucas. Popped up in the air, Rose, a kick and miss there. And now Whitaker in on a breakaway. Shot there, Higginson gets just enough of it. Rose trying to feed this one out, and Cam Reed will have to come back and pick it up. Reed with some good moves here, able to skate it in, but stolen by Henschel. It was Ross Henschel over to the corner. He's wearing an A on the jersey. Former Raptor on the AA team last year. Need to switch to the Bears. This puck will get past everybody. On net is Ronaldo. He'll sauce it right back out. Trevor going back on it again. That pass finds Whitaker, and now Candrelli will bring it in. Candrelli works around one. High slot. Poke there from D. Margulies. Garrison Rose on the far side. Just puck picked up here by Dean. Finds Brady Wood. Brady hits the brakes. Takes a shot just outside the faceoff dot. Still with control. Now in the high slot. Feeds it down into the corner. Margulies will get a piece of it. Margulies with control. Pressure here from the Bears. He tries to feed it up to the point, but too many Bears in the way. 3 on him. Now a shot here from an odd angle. Stuck in at the post. Ronaldo doesn't see it. Eventually poked in there. And a whistle. The draw for Cam Reed. Can't get it to go. Now Colin DeRemo out of the corner. Look at the dropping on the back. It's Charleston with disruption there. Now Cam Reed centers it on there. Too many feet in the way. And the Bears will now have to use the near side trying to work it out. Johnson will hold it in. Oh, it slips out. We'll dump it back in as the Raptors get onside. Here's Hooper. That pass finds Charleston here in the neutral zone. He tries a one-touch pass. It's a bit disrupted looking for Baker, and the Raptors are all over it. Under 4:45, that one gets past Colin DeRemo. Again, stuck in the neutral zone. Margulies will dump this one in. Ronaldo gets a piece of that one. Feeds it back over to Hooper. Hooper. No work for him. He has Vincent all the way down. Now Mitchell will steal that one away. Gets slashed a few times, no biggie. Colin DeRemo trying to work it up the boards, and a loose puck picked up by Mitchell. The Raptors hurry, they'll have an odd man. They do. 3-on-2. Rueda in. Shot there will go wide. Fed it over to that far side, and Beer able to get a stick to it. Pushed out the point, cleared by the Bears. Right at 4 minutes left to go. The Raptors lead it 1-0. Here's Mitchell. Pass finds Colin DeRemo. Doremo's pass this time can't get through a few Bears, and that will be a whistle for, I'm not sure. All right, we're back. Trevor Clem trying to push this one right back in with another chance he does, and Reed trying to work around one. In comes Kurtz, working around one. Kurtz with control, shot on! Just misses the crossbar. Oh. Pushed up the boards here for Reed, and Lucas working out of there. Poked by the Bears, and they'll work this one out. Kurtz will get to it first here as it's a weird bounce into the neutral zone. It's dumped in. Eli Minas trying to get to it first. He does, but Lucas where he needs to be. Throws the body as he battles for that one out of the corner. Here's Caleb Reed. Face-off dot. Up on in. Takes a shot. Finds some skates. Lucas back on it once more. He'll get slammed hard here by Minas. Knocked down. He sits on top of him. A loose puck score! It gets a deflection up. Oh, Caleb Reed! And a messy play. That one just spills into the goal. After it gets a deflection, Daniel Ronaldo stuck on the post, and it literally trickles in on the far side. Raptors lead it 2-0. 3 minutes left to go in the second period. Right back in, right to the front, shot on! Oh man! And the puck stuck right underneath the pad there of Danny Ronaldo. Brady Wood with some amazing pressure there and almost sneaks one in. drop. Reed pulls it back, still with control. Toe drags through a few, feeds it out to the point for Mason Kirby. Kirby with control, slides forward, looking for a shot. Good move, feeds it right to the front. They're banging away with the Raptors. They can't get it to go. Kirby back on it again. Fires a shot, goes wide. Now Brady Wood here on the near side. Dumps it back for Johnson with a quick shot deflection right to the front there. Oh, the Raptors are cooking now. Mason Kirby holds that puck and throws it on the back end. It'll spill back out over to Tyler Johnson at the point. Johnson slides in, looking for a deflection off of Jackson Lyon's stick. This one fed out, and the Bears are going to breakaway. Here's Sander. Tyler Johnson and Mason Kirby trying to get back. Kirby knocks Sander down. Does that one will go wide? Still on it is the Bears. Jackson Lyons right to the front. Higgy where he needs to be. Kicked out by Mason Kirby. But that'll be a power play for the Bears at 2:04. They're going to get Tyler Johnson for the hook at 2:04. And the breakaway there, good job by the defensive pair to get back and knock that one down. They got a little too offensive-minded there. One player thrown down, and they're going to call a hook. So it's going to be a power play here for the Bears. 2:04 in the second. Hooper. Quarterbacking from the high slot. A shot. Higgison with a good save. And hopefully everything's still working. I've had to recover the broadcast a couple of times, so I'm sure it's not great, but let me know what you guys are seeing. Hooper brings it in. Quick shot there down low. A sneaky one. Detected and kicked out. Now Noah Hall near side. Dak down behind the red line. Deflects off of a stick. There's Schwartz. He'll fire one in. That'll go wide. And now on the near side, back over to the other point for Hooper. Slides back, quarterbacking from the high slot. Feeds it down. Face-off shot there. Deflects off of a stick. Now to play. A minute 30 to go in the period and a minute 25 or so to go on the power play. Higgison with the initial save here and sitting on top of it at 122. This one, Kirby will get a piece of it, trying to work it out, and it almost spills out. Reed with good pressure, and Garrison Rose fires one down. Clapper on to Danny Ronaldo. So he pushed back out to the neutral zone, and Kirby will get there first and fires it right back in. And Caleb Reed will put the pressure on as Schwartz will try to work again. Feeds it up for Hall. Hall loses it underneath his feet, and Reed will pressure him in. And picked up by Hooper to help out. Keep this power play alive. Last 50 seconds to go, and a great poke from Mason Kirby. Kurtz will kick it out of the neutral zone. Bears have to reset. Schwartz once again. Feeding this one in, bounces off Kirby. Here's Cam Reed. Holding the puck, taking his time, saucing it to the near side corner. Killing more time. 30 seconds or so left to go. Here's Hooper. Working it in. Just off the end of the stick, another great poke from Mason Kirby. Hooper again. Shot there. Higgison with a great kick save. Near side Hooper dumps this one on the backhand. Loose puck picked up by Nolan Mitchell, feeding it over, and a whistle as the net is way off. 12 seconds left to go on the Tyler Johnson penalty. Margulies able to work it up the boards, kept in by Ross Henschel. 10 seconds left to go. That one pushed over, and Higgy will sit on top of that one, leaving only 2 seconds on the power play and 6 on the game clock. See if the Raptors can possibly come away with some miraculous stuff here. We'll have to wait and see. Power play over, Johnson out of the box, 3 seconds left to go. Cam Reed trying to find him, and he can't. That one will do it. Let's see if we can do this the right way. Intermission here, we'll be back. Raptors on top 2-0 over the Golden Bears. Back to 5-on-5 hockey as we start the third period. The final 15 minutes here of game number 1 between the Bears and the Raptors. The Raptors lead it 2-0. Colin Duramo gets hooked. Feeds that one over for Nolan Mitchell. Finds Cooper. It's stuck in the defensive zone temporarily as Jake Beer, I think, deflects just enough to get that one out. Pulling the puck behind the red line. It's worked up the boards to the far side and stolen by Danny Rueda. Trying to feed one over for Colin Duramo. He almost had a chance there, but the Bears will survive. Back is Baker. Shot here, deflects up and off of a stick. Not out of play. Mitchell into the corner. Bumps Vincent off of him. Rueda tries to work for it. Stolen by Charleston and then stolen by Mitchell. This bouncing puck, Bears resettling it down here in the neutral zone. Good job by Jake Beer to get a stick to that one. He needs to follow it up. Almost got there. This one trying to kick it is Trevor Clem, and Danny Rueda will pick up a loose puck. Out of the offensive zone, or defensive zone, and Jake Beer down past the red line. Gets one past Hooper, under 14. That puck, good job by Lucas Laurinaitis. A great forecheck here. Now Joey Kurtz, as the Bears lose the puck in their own blue line. Lucas feeds one back for Clem. Clem back over to Garrison Rose, back over to Clem. They work from there. This pass moved over to Garrison Rose. Gets past the red line. Garrison Rose in. Top of the face-off circle. Loses an edge. Feeds one in looking for a deflection off. Lucas can't find it. That one pushed up and out of play. And we'll have an offensive zone draw here in front of Danny Ronaldo. 13:32. Here we go. Wood into Markle. This one right to the front, and Brady Wood just not where he needs to be. And the Bears will sneak this one out. Cam Reed on a great back check gets that one stolen away. That pass there can't get past Whitaker. Whitaker with control. Woods a big hit from here from Mason Kirby. It's dumped in by Noah Hall. Behind the red line, centered on there. Bears will dump this one back. Johnson will try to get to it. Feeds it all the way over to the far side. Bears keeping it in. They'll pull it over to the high slot. Hooper feeding it over for Schwartz. Schwartz, quick shot there, will go wide. Now Noah Hall on the far side. Over to Schwartz. Shot there. Kicked up off the blocker for Ryan Higginson. It was going to go wide. Johnson will work it up the boards here. Finds Brady Wood. That one will spill out. A little bit more pressure here. Right in front of us as Whitaker gets bumped by Brady Wood as it's dumped in, and Higgison slows that down for Tyler Johnson. Pass pushed in for Dean Margulies as the Bears get fresh legs out. That one sneaks through, and the Bears will survive and bring it right back in. Good poke from Nolan Mitchell, but the Bears with an extra effort from Lyons prevent him from streaking away. Now at the blue line, Caleb Reed keeps it in. Push on the backhand loose puck here, and Cooper will push it in. Kurtz pokes away at that one. Pulled off the boards by Eli Minas. Oh, Ross, that's Eli Minas. Avoiding a big hit here from Joey Kurtz. And that one dumped in by the Bears. No hands in the air, no icing. Mitchell on it. Pops it over for Ruiz. Ruiz feeds one up, just finds Caleb Reed. He'll get in. A good stick just in time from Santora. Disrupts that. Offsides are the Raptors. They're still offsides. Cooper didn't realize it. Luckily, they didn't touch it. Here's Caleb Reed. Feeds one over for Clem. Clem with plenty of space as the Bears are getting the fresh legs out. The pass will get past everyone, and that'll be icing. Tomorrow, the Raptors and the Bears will finish up game number 2 between the Bears and the Raptors. That'll be here at the factory around 11:30 tomorrow morning. Hopefully get us done so everyone can watch their football, but hockey first. Baker, chance, shot goes wide. That one trails over to Ross Central on the other side. He'll take another shot. I want to go wide as well. Charleston will bounce this one back for Minot. Cam Reed working it up the rows, and actually didn't. Cam Reed will pull it back and skate it himself. He'll have Lucas Laurinaitis, and that will be offsides. Duramo able to win that one, gets that puck in. Ross Henschel will swipe it up the boards. Johnson to keep it in. Fires one in quick, and Danny Ronaldo will hold on to that one. Bears able to skate this one out. Chop down. Tyler Johnson will get the interference call here. So another power play for the Bears. After the interference calls, the Bears will start another power play here. Pressure from Kirby on whoever that is. Pushed over for Hooper. He'll pull forward. Shot there. And I think Higgison might have got a piece of that one. Myers and Kirby jostling over there with Whitaker. Whitaker comes away with it. Feeds it over for Hooper. Just off the backhand, he'll keep it in. Skating forward. A quick shot down low, and Higgison with a big save. Mason Kirby letting them know right away. Get off my goalie. Hooper feeds one over short. Shot there. Finds Raptors' legs and doesn't go through. Minute and a half left to go on this power play for the Bears. Myers with control. He was jostling with Kirby. One timer here. Higginson with a great save. At the point, fire knocked down off of Margulies' skates. Back up the boards to Henschel. They cycle the far side, centered on here, nobody there. Hooper will skate down, feeds it back for Noah Hall. Back to Ross Henschel, top of the face-off circle, shot there. Another deflection and blocked by Dean Margulies here on the PK. Under a minute to go. And push back Henschel. Loses it for a moment and feeds it forward. Good pass here, finds Hooper. Hooper in. Feeds it over for Noah Hall. Shot there, gets deflected and goes wide. Cam Reed on the boards trying to work it up. Intercepted by Margulies. A heck of a shot from the PK. Hooper snags that one out of the air. Margulies unable to get off. He'll have to stay in. A good poke here from Cam Reed. Another chance. Shot, score! Nasty shot wrister there for the Bears. With tired legs on the ice, take advantage in a power play goal, and they'll cut the lead to 1. Power play goal for the Bears. Cut the lead. 2-1 now. Raptors on top. Fit over for Lucas Laurinaitis. Quick shot. Stuck underneath the arm of Danny Ronaldo. I am so sorry about this broadcast today. The Wi-Fi, I just don't. It's crazy. It's never been this bad here. All sorts of messed up. Oh my God, what a great back check by Caleb Reed. Steals that one away and keeps it in the zone. Lucas slides one down, and good job by Kurtz to lift the stick on Myers. Kurtz centering on for Reed. Right to the front there, Lucas, and reach shot! Big save by Ronaldo! Loose puck picked up by Joey Kurtz. And Ronaldo keeps this one 2-1 right there. Tremendous pressure from the Raptors. This one pushed out, that will be icing. Puck dropped here, a loose puck. It's eventually picked up by the Bears. Skate forward, Mitchell with a good check here, but the Bears are in. Here they come. Mason all by himself. Why? And that pass from Santora gets past lines. A one-toucher here. And now it's a 3-on-2 for the Raptors. If they hurry and they lose one down. And a good hand from him just in time. Oh, my. Beer throws a body as the Bears dump this one in. Kirby will have to slow this one down as the Bears are offside. We'll have to reset. Dumps it back for Mitchell. I don't think anybody really saw a close game here between the Bears and the Raptors, but that's what you're getting. You got a very highly motivated Bears team here that knows who they're playing. And they rose to the occasion. 7 minutes left to go. On the near side, Kirby's pinching. Dumps that one as he throws a body back on Sander. Pile up over on the far side, eventually pokes forward, and Rueda almost has that one, and eventually kicked up by the Bears. Here they come. Ross Henschel trying to work through. He does get through a few. Shot here, right to the front, a loose puck. And eventually the Bears, they can't get to it, and the Raptors will survive. Smacked back in by Shorts, and Garrison Rose will smack that one down. Fed over for Rueda. Rueda's pass just behind Margulies and sneak back in. The Bears will pick that up and reset out of their own zone. 6:25 left to go. This one's kicked by Rose, and Whitaker will bring it in. Whitaker on a backhand. Nobody can settle down. Is this one on the near side? Margulies is trying to settle it down. Trevor Clem. Clem's pass finds the back of Cam Reed. It's kept in by Hooper. The Bears survive, or the Raptors survive temporarily as the Bears side. And that should be intentional, but it won't be. Hall draw, Raptors unable to keep control. Bears bring it in, and we'll just dump one in quickly and push the draw inside the zone. Oops, sorry, off a little bit there. Mitchell towards Dean. The pressure from the Bears has been very good. I mean, they're forechecking. They are not giving the Raptors any space. The Raptors are not getting their passes off. It's just a very motivated game, and it's only going to get more motivated as they get farther in this game with this kind of deficit, which is only one goal. Quick shot from Cooper gets deflected. Cam Reed shot there. Kicked down by a Bear in front of the net. Now Noah Hall will skate forward. Hall in. Off that far side. Gets around Christian Cooper. Chance shot goes wide. Goes wide. Brady Wood will have to try to catch up to it. Here's Cam Reed again. Dump it back. Cooper out of that corner. Trying to swipe it up towards. He can't. It's kept in by the Bears. Now out to the point. Smacked down by Hinchell. Dumped in behind the red line. Now Noah Mitchell trying to get to it. Mitchell there. It's past Vincent. Up for Caleb Reed, who does get it out of the zone. Cam Reed unable to hold it down, but it does clear. Under 5 to go. Minnow back in. Kirby with a good poke. Big hit there, and now up on the near side boards. No penalty here, interference. Want to get it, can't get it. That one dumped down to the far side corner as Johnson tries to clear it up. Battle for it near the blue line there. Lucas Laurinaitis eventually spills out, and Kurtz will dump that one in. Here's Lucas out of that corner, working through a good poke there, and the Bears will survive and work it right back out. They've had more offensive pressure here. Johnson loses the stick. In come the Bears. Charleston with control, drops it back. Good stick from Caleb Reed as Tyler tries to get back to his. Bears keeping it in, recognizing the short-handed situation. Now Kirby will poke this one forward. Kirby taking his time as the Raptors get fresh legs. He'll dump it in. 3:40 left to go. That one just off the end of the toe of the stick for Eli Minas. They still have control. Beard gets a good stick, slows him down, and off the bench, Trevor Clem will pick it up. Past the red line, he'll pop it up in, grabbed out of the air by the Bears, and work it right back to him. Will be dumped in. Mitchell trying to get to it. Loose puck picked up by Danny Ruiz. Feeds one over. Finds Trevor Clem. 3 minutes left to go. Clem. Back for Colin DeRamo. Quick shot there. Deflects wide. High hit there on Colin DeRamo. No call. That one pushed out. Santora. Or Sander. Can't control there. Rueda pops that one up. It gets through the rafters. Not out of play. Oh, man, a huge hit there by Colin DeRamo, giving it back. Loose puck here, Clem trying to work around one. He does. Keeps it on the backhand. He'll get shot down. Bears will survive. Here they come. Under 3 to go. Good job by Mitchell. This pass pushed forward just enough. That's offsides. Intentional. And they won't. a win for the Raptors. Kirby receives the pass from Johnson. I'm trying to use the boards to get to Brady Wood. I think it bounced off a referee, but the Raptors do get it in deep. So we near 2 minutes. Kirby with a good stick there over to Cam Reed. He dumps it in. 2:10 left. Shorts. Feeds it over to the other side for Hooper. Disrupted by Cam Reed. He'll pull it back. Cam Reed looking at one touch over to Brady Wood. Wood with a backhander. Centers it on. Nobody there. Reed will keep it in deep. Under 2 to play. Drops this one back over to Margulies. Margulies will try to work it up. Bears will survive. Hooper working this one up. Here he comes. A good stick from Cam Reed there, but the Bears will go. And see if they pull Danny Ronaldo here with under 2. Right on! Big save by Ryan Higginson just in time. That one pushed out. That should not go for icing. It'll just kill time. And they still have not pulled Danny Ronaldo off the ice yet. Still 5-on-5. Hall able to push this one in. Ronaldo looking. Hall feeding it down the boards. Here's Whitaker looking to center it on Mitchell. With control, Mitchell still working it. Ronaldo stays in net because the Raptors have possession. Off the board, that one, just past everybody. It spills in the neutral zone. Loose puck here, pulled right, big Emma Schwartz here. Take a quick shot, Higginson, the good save. Mitchell, good move, Mitchell. Feeds one up for Lucas as the Bears are caught off on a late change. Lucas able to work this one in, under a minute to go. And if the Bears can get back down, you have to imagine Danny's coming out of the net. Whitaker pops that one up. Good job by Christian Cooper, disrupting things in the neutral zone to keep it down. This one pushed forward and icing on the Bears. Oh, that's a bad icing to take here late. 34 seconds left to go. And if you are a My Hockey person, you have to know that this is a unbelievably huge. Well, I mean, as the game goes like this is a huge opportunity for the Bears to jump in those rankings. Talking on mute the whole time. Oh my God. The good news is we can try again tomorrow. So the Raptors come away with a win, and the Bears will be high on this one. Nothing wrong with this loss today. No. 2-1. Raptors finish up the Bears in game 1. We'll see everyone here tomorrow morning for what will hopefully be a much more fine-tuned Raptors team, but we will see. We'll also try to make sure Wi-Fi works properly tomorrow too.